PAPI English, a popular Instagram and TikTok account to help you learn English, and a growing YouTube channel and podcast as well. The story of how I created PAPI English spans 3 different cities in 3 different countries, and I learned a lot on the way. This is the story of how I started PAPI English. In 2016, I was teaching English in Lisbon, Portugal. I'd been teaching English for 2 years and I was starting to get the hang of it. If you get the hang of something, it means you learn something and you start feeling comfortable doing it. But I didn't want to stand still. I wanted to take the next step in my career straight away. If you do something straight away, it means you do it immediately. I was full of enthusiasm and energy, but I didn't know what to do next or how to do it. I'm sure you can relate to this feeling. I had a full-time job teaching English in the afternoons and evenings, and this left me some spare time in the mornings. Spare time is the same as free time, time that we're not doing anything. So you may think I was going to use this time to start PAPI English. Well, I didn't. My plan was to become a polyglot, somebody who can speak several languages fluently. I already had a diploma in Spanish, and my plan was to get a C1 advanced certificate in Portuguese by the summer. I thought being a qualified polyglot and an English teacher would open a lot of doors for me in the future. If something opens a door for you, it means it gives you an opportunity. Also, the school that I was teaching at also offered courses in Portuguese. The classes were in the morning, and as a teacher, I could join the classes for free. Not bad indeed. I thought it was the perfect plan. I gave it my best shot. This means I tried my best. I studied every morning and every evening before and after teaching. And by June 2016, I thought I was ready for the exam. I tried my best, but I messed up the writing. If you mess something up, it means you do it wrong. I had passed the speaking, the listening, and the reading, but I had messed up the writing. I had failed the exam. After some time of reflection, thinking about the experience, I decided to give up the idea of being a polyglot as a career choice. I had a change of heart. This means to change how you feel about something. I would always love learning languages and I didn't mind failing, but I needed a fresh start. This means to start new. I changed country and moved to Madrid, Spain. I'd failed an exam, but I had learnt so many lessons through the experience, which would give me the confidence to start PAPI English. A popular English expression is when you first don't succeed, try, and try again. I was living in Madrid and I was teaching English full-time again. But again, I had the mornings free and I was used to working on a project. But what was I going to do? Living in a new city, I made new friends, and I made one friend called Max from Germany. We really saw eye to eye. This means we saw things in the same way. We had similar opinions about things. We both decided that we would start a new project to help us with our careers. And to help us along the way, we tried to support each other with what we were doing. So we spent hours on end at Starbucks trying to think of ideas. If you spend hours on end, it means you spend hours after hours, many hours. And eventually we came up with an idea for me that I would make an Instagram account to help people learn English. But how did I come up with the name PAPI English? Well, some of my friends sometimes called me Papi as a nickname. It's because I really like South American culture, and sometimes people call guys Papi in South America. And Max insisted that Papi be part of the name. I wasn't sure, but eventually I said, okay, we can call the account PAPI English, but PAPI English stands for Practice and Perfection in English. Max agreed to the name, and that's where the name began. Now, people know the name PAPI English, but they don't usually know why it's called that. But anyway, there's your answer. So now I was starting PAPI English. I had to download Instagram and learn how to use it. I never had Instagram before PAPI English, and then I started posting some pictures about English and then making some videos explaining things in English. And nothing really happened. Nobody really followed me. I didn't get a lot of likes for maybe 7 months, 8 months. And then I changed country again. Time for a fresh start, a new start. I moved to Trieste in Italy, and from there I started to gain followers and started to have some success on PAPI English, and hopefully it's still just the beginning. Hopefully there's a long way to go and I can make more content to help you guys learn English. So that is the story of how I started PAPI English. PAPI English is practice and perfection in English. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and I look forward to speaking to you guys in the next one.